Why does 61% of older Americans prefer to preserve and protect their retirement savings rather than growing their assets? Now, this is obviously a very compelling statistic, and we are going to discuss it in our financial freedom video today, so stay locked in. Hi, my name is Carson Graves, certified financial planner and president and CEO of the Retirement Education Center.
And my name is Andrea Graves, Director of Operations at the Retirement Education Center. For additional concepts on how to maximize your retirement, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload new videos. Well, Carson, many Americans battle with the idea of whether it's best for them to focus on preserving their assets or maybe growing their assets. So which one is better?
Well, Andrew, I'll say I don't know if there's one that's better, because I really do believe it comes down to a person's individual priorities, their values and their unique financial landscape as they approach retirement. So I'm just going to say that it really depends. It depends on that particular person. So today, what I want to do is explore why so many older Americans and retirees are more interested in preserving their assets versus growing those assets in our financial freedom video. But before we get into this, there are always two rules to retirement income that we like to give you. And Andrew, what are those two rules?
Well, rule number one is to never run out of money. And rule number two is to never forget rule number one.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into our lesson today and talk about why so many retirees and older Americans are now more interested in preserving their money.
All right, so Carson, prioritizing protection over growth isn't new, but some older Americans do prefer to preserve their assets.
Yeah, you're right. It's not a new concept for older Americans to want to preserve their money. But first, let me go ahead and define what we're talking about when we're talking about assets in this particular video. We're not talking about real estate. We're not talking about their homes or land or anything like that. We're only talking about the asset that they've set aside for their retirement, the money that they're going to be utilizing to take them out through their golden years and what they're going to be relying on for income. That is the asset that we're talking about in this video, and why so many older Americans are interested in preserving that particular asset for their particular lifestyle. But with that being said, Andrea, many older Americans are now more interested in preserving their money. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why. One is that when you're talking about preserving your money, you're talking about financial security and a peace of mind. As an individual approaches retirement, Andrea, financial security becomes more of an importance to them. Preserving their money means now that they're going to be safeguarding against that unforeseen expense, maybe that medical bill or any economic downturns, see COVID, that could be on the horizon. So it is more about ensuring that they have a comfortable lifestyle without the constant worry of running out of money. The second reason why many older Americans are interested in preserving their money is that they are more interested now in leaving a legacy or generational wealth. Passing on a financial legacy is another major consideration for older Americans. They will often prioritize leaving money behind for their kids or grandkids. And they realize that by preserving their retirement savings, once those savings are passed down, it can provide more stability for future generations.
Well, Carson, do you think that older Americans could be playing it too safe with this type of approach with their savings?
That's a very good point. And possibly they could. And that would only be because they're not receiving professional advice, Andrew, because when you're talking about preserving your retirement savings, it doesn't really mean that you have to neglect opportunities to grow your money altogether. So it's really about striking a balance between financial security and potential returns.
So how can older Americans navigate this delicate balance, though?
Well, as I mentioned, they need to seek professional advice, but I'm going to give you some tips on this video of how they could navigate this particular balance. One of the things that you're going to always hear a professional advisor say is that you should always diversify your assets. Of course, if you have money and you've worked with any professional advisor, you've heard this many times. Diversifying is a key to managing risk while trying to seek opportunities for growth as well. By spreading your money across different asset classes, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, you're going to be able to reduce the exposure in the marketplace. And you're also going to be able to reduce the volatility that may come from just being in one particular type of asset class. The second tip that I would give is that retirees and older Americans must stay informed and flexible. When you're talking about the financial landscape, it's constantly, Andrew, evolving. Older Americans should stay informed about market trends, about economic indicators, and also about any regulatory changes. Because when you stay informed, you're going to be able to adapt and adjust your investment strategies according to what is going on in the current landscape of the marketplace. And that's always going to be extremely important. Now, the third tip is what I've been hitting on the whole time here, and that is you should always seek professional advice. Because when you are consulting with a certified financial advisor who specializes in retirement planning, they can provide you with invaluable insight into your particular situation. Also, a professional can help tailor your investment strategies to your current retirement goals, your risk tolerance, and your time horizon.
All right, Carson. So, what's the moral of this video?
Yeah, the moral of this video is that preserving your retirement savings is absolutely a sensible approach if you're a retiree or an older American. But with that being said, it is important that you stay open to growing your assets as well and always seek expert advice along the way. Please note that these videos are created for educational purposes only, and that you should always seek out your own financial advisor, your own tax advisor, and your own attorney regarding your personal situation. Also, if you are looking for an independent fiduciary advisor to help you with these types of complex financial matters, we highly recommend that you utilize the links in our description below and go ahead and schedule a 1-hour free consultation with us today.
After this video, please check out our other videos that will give you tips on how to maximize your retirement. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and share it with a friend. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you have questions,
We have answers.